The time is 9 o'clock, and you're listening to CHMA 106.9 FM.
And now it's time for your CHMA News. We're broadcasting from Sackville, New Brunswick, the heart of the Maritimes and the traditional and unceded lands of the Mi'kmaq people. Coming up in the next 15 minutes, we'll have your local news, Atlantic update, weather, sports update, and some community announcements.
Santa Claus pulled up to the Dorchester Veterans Center in style, sirens blazing in a fire station SUV, and that's not all. Let's get right into it. Last Saturday at the Dorchester Veterans Center, the Beavers and Cubs brought together vendors, families, and volunteers for their third Christmas fair and market. This year, they added something new, Santa's Breakfast, which filled the hall early in the morning, drawing crowds for a full day of food, music, and local vendors. I spoke with John Cruikshank. Cruikshank, section scouter, helped to co-found the Dorchester Beavers and Cubs in the summer of 2023. Okay, what inspired you to do the first one 3 years ago?
There used to be one at the school, and for various reasons, it kind of moved away from the school, and it was just, hey, do you guys want to take it on? Sure, why not? Let's do it. So this is the third year, and this year we threw the breakfast in at the same time and made it all one big day.
And apparently, the breakfast was a major draw. Cruikshank told me the turnout surpassed anything they'd planned for.
We had enough food to serve 120, and we ran out at 8:45. It started at 8. We went to the Gippu, cleaned them out of bacon and eggs, and then we sold out again about 10 to 10. So we served 200 people.
A diverse option of selections was certainly present at the market that day, from ceramics and woodworkings, custom-printed coasters, metal water mugs, foods, snacks, handmade journals, a 50-50 draw, make-your-own cookies, a number of tasty treats, and a bit more. Vendors came from across the region, but most were from close to home.
So most are from Dorchester, and just about everyone here was here last year and the year before, so it's kind of repeat. Kind of exciting and keeps us going. There's a couple that come from either Moncton or Sackville, but the large majority of them are here in Dorchester.
If you know, the Beavers and Cubs in Dorchester have been on the go since their founding, and they have several winter activities lined up as well. What's next for the Beavers and Cubs?
Our regular Tuesday night is coming up, so we've got the RCMP coming to visit. And then we'll take a 2-week break for Christmas. And then starting in January, we're going to, on top of our regular Tuesdays, host open gym at the school and then touch a truck on Family Day.
That Dorchester open gym at the school is set for Wednesdays. And of course, the day could not have been considered complete without Santa making his annual visit to the winter fair. And Santa is here. How often does Santa get to make an appearance in Dorchester?
So this is his third year coming. We reach out, and before he takes off, he comes down, and the Dorchester Fire Department deliver him by fire truck with lights and sirens and Christmas music playing. So he shows up, some photos, hands out candy canes, and then makes his way.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But behind the busy tables, breakfast, and fun, sitting on a table near the entrance sat a much quieter, much more important tradition that the Winter Fair brings. It's a community giving tree. Cruikshank explained.
So this is the giving tree. So 2 of the teachers put it together every year, and it has tags that have suggested gifts for kids in the school that they know will not have much of a Christmas. So you take the tag, you buy the gift, you wrap it, you drop it off the school, and the teachers take care of getting it to the families who need it. This is our 3rd year doing it. Every year, we have the tags bought every single year, which is fantastic.
It's a tradition that connects local families with meaningful support during the holidays. And what can people do if they aren't here to get a tag today and would still like to be a part of this?
So they can reach out to either Dorchester Beavers and Cubs at gmail.com or call Tanya Clydesdale CPA's office, 902-614-7645, and she'll take care of taking a picture of the card and sending it to them. And then we also donate turkeys to the school to give along with these tags as well through Beavers and Cubs. So
Questions, comments, or story suggestions, you can reach me anytime at clintondavis@chmafm.com, and you can get information on how to help with the Giving Tree and more in the related article at chmafm.com. Web articles are usually available around 10 a.m., or you could subscribe to our newsletter and get them hot off the press to your inbox. With your local CHMA news for Tantramar, I'm Clinton Davis.
Hey there, it's Thor, and don't forget you're listening to the hottest station in the nation. It's CHMA 106.9 FM in Sackville, New Brunswick.
And here is your CHMA Atlantic update for Tuesday, December the 9th. The New Brunswick government says a clinic expansion in Bathurst yesterday marks the 10th collaborative care centre opened this year in the province. The government says the current Clinique Medicale Centreville serves about 5,800 patients. New funding will allow the clinic to partner with physiotherapists and pharmacists and add training space next year. The New Brunswick government had promised to establish and support at least 10 collaborative care teams this year. And RCMP in Richibucto are asking for the public's help in a hit and run that took place yesterday just after noon. Mounties say it happened at the intersection of Acadie Street and Legion Street, where a pickup truck fled the scene. No one was injured, and Mounties are looking to identify the vehicle. It is described as a red Ford Ranger with a vanity plate on the front of the vehicle bearing an Acadian flag. Anyone with information is being asked to contact the RCMP. And new figures from the Angus Reid Institute suggest New Brunswick Premier Susan Holt is the most popular premier in Atlantic Canada. A survey of more than 4,000 Angus Reid Forum members show 56% approve of Holt. She has the second highest premier approval rating in the country, behind Wabkanu of Manitoba. Nova Scotian's Tim Houston says a 50% approval rating, and Newfoundland and Labrador's Premier Tony Wickham was at 41%. Data from Prince Edward Island was not included because of a small sample size. And a high tide this weekend brought flooding to parts of Bathurst and New Brunswick. Resident Jane Moore told CBC News that said water was pouring over an embankment across a road and up into her driveway. City crews began work to try to stop the flooding on Saturday evening. They used pumps to get water off the street as the tides receded, while two plows cleared the ice buildup in the area. The fate of alcohol imported from the U.S. is still up in the air in Newfoundland. Newfoundland and Labrador Liquor Commission say they have $3.2 million worth of American booze in their inventory, but has not yet made a decision about what to do with the stockpile. Nova Scotia and Manitoba have begun to sell off their American alcohol and donate the profits to charity. The province removed all U.S. products from liquor store shelves earlier this year in response to the U.S. President Donald Trump's trade war. And finally, the Nova Scotia Liberals say Ian Rankin will take over as the party's interim leader. The party has just two sitting members, Rankin and Derek Mumbuckirk. Rankin was the Liberal Premier up to 2001 election that saw the Progressive Conservatives take power. Rankin issued a letter today saying the PC government needs to implement a comprehensive economic strategy to deal with the record $1.2 billion deficit. And that is your CHMA Atlantic update. I'll be right back with your weather.
Hola, yo soy Diego y estás escuchando CHMA 106.9 desde Sackville, New Brunswick.
And taking a look at the weather, it is cold outside, and we also have a turn in our weather from Environment Canada. Up until today, our weather has been observed at Nepean, but now it is coming from Environment Canada straight out of the Greater Moncton Romeo LeBlanc International Airport. And that's a new change that we've not seen here, so it could be just for today, but I also checked the Amherst to Nova Scotia, which, because Nepean is located just on the other side of Amherst, I thought maybe we would check their forecast and see. But indeed, nope. Amherst, Nova Scotia is now also coming out of Greater Moncton Romeo LeBlanc International Airport as well, although it is not exactly the same as the Sackville weather, but it is a little bit different. So hopefully they're making those adjustments accordingly, because as we all know, Moncton weather and Sackville weather are entirely two different things. But here is our weather as reported by Environment Canada. Current conditions as observed at Romeo and Blount International Airport for Sackville, New Brunswick is minus 16. Conditions drifting snow. And the wind is west-southwest with 30 gusts up to 40 kilometers an hour, and the wind chill says it feels like it's minus 28 outside today. The 7-day forecast for today is sunny with the wind west 20 kilometers an hour with a high of minus 8 later today. Wind chill minus 24 this morning, minus 15 this afternoon. For tonight, clear increased cloudiness after midnight and then periods of snow. Wind west 20 becoming light this evening. Wind becoming southwest 20 gusting to 40 before morning, low of minus 11. Wind chilled minus 17 this evening. For Wednesday, the 10th of December, periods of snow ending in the morning, then a mix of sun and cloud, about 5 centimeters. Wind southwest 20 gusting to 40, becoming light in the afternoon, high of minus 3. Wind chilled minus 13 in the morning and minus 5 in the afternoon. For Wednesday night, snow or rain with a low of minus 2. For Thursday, the 11th of December, periods of rain or snow, high of 0. Cloudy with a 60% chance of flurries on Thursday night, low of minus 9. Mix of sun and cloud with a 30% chance of flurries continuing into Friday, high of minus 5. Friday night, clear with a low of minus 8. For Saturday, the 13th, a mix of sun and cloud, high of minus 2. Flurries on Saturday night, low of minus 7. And Sunday brings in flurries again with a high of minus 4. Sunday night, cloudy with a 60% chance of flurries, a low of minus 12. And finally, for Monday, the 15th of December, a mix of sun and cloud and a high of minus 8. And here is Brian Nielsen with your CHMA Sports Update.
Week 14 in the NFL schedule ends with the Los Angeles Chargers defeating the sloppy Philadelphia Eagles 22-19 in overtime. Friends, in one play alone in this game, there were 3 turnovers on the same play. Yes, an interception, fumble, and then another fumble. Incredible drama, but in the end, the big picture means that the Los Angeles Chargers at 9-4 are now within 2 games of the division lead in the AFC West, as well as being right now in the 5th playoff position in the seedings in the AFC. Philadelphia down to number 4. In the NHL, just 5 games last night on the ice. The Toronto Maple Leafs shut out the visiting Tampa Bay Lightning 2-0. The Los Angeles Kings double up on the Utah Mammoth 4-2 out in Salt Lake City. It was the Calgary Flames finding their offense against the Buffalo Sabres. They win 7-4. The Detroit Red Wings motor into Vancouver and motor out with a 4-0 shutout of the Canucks. And lastly, up at Climate Pledge Arena, the old Minnesota Wild went wild on the Seattle Kraken. They win 4-1. NBA had even fewer games. The Indiana Pacers, they defeated the visiting Sacramento Kings 116-105. The Phoenix Suns, they sneak by the Minnesota Timberwolves on the road, 108-105 final there. And it was the San Antonio Spurs handing the New Orleans Pelicans their 22nd loss on the season. Spurs win 135-132. And finally, remaining on the hard court in up old Rexton, New Brunswick, it was the Tantramar Regional High School boys defeating the squad from Bonaire Law 75-65.
Hey, this is Eleanor from Marshview Middle School, and you're listening to CHMA.
All right, let's get into some community updates. What's going on in and around the marshes today? I do want to give a little heads up that I saw at least there was a couple cars that slid off the road yesterday, and at least one today just around the corner from my very own house. So please be careful when you're out there. That's a community update for you. And I'm just checking with the Tantramar socials and seeing what they're putting up there, see if there's anything about that's timely. And yeah, we got a couple here. There has been a water main break yesterday over at Bickerton Avenue, and Bickerton Avenue is now under a boil water order. What you need to know: please bring all your water to a rolling boil for 1 minute before using it for drinking, brushing teeth, cooking, washing fruit and vegetables, or preparing baby formula. It's safe to shower and bathe, but avoid swallowing the water. Sponge bath toddlers and infants. Washing up with tap water and soap is safe, and laundry can be washed as normal. Dishes can be washed in hot soapy water and air dried and cleaned in the dishwasher, but do not use ice made from the top water. And water filters and pitcher filters do not replace boiling. So again, that is in for Bickerton Avenue. And there was another water break. One was on Bickerton Avenue off Hillcrest, and the other was Star Avenue. So no word about the Star Avenue. So that's the big thing coming in from the municipality. There was also a note that the municipality will fly its flags at half-mast for yesterday, December the 8th. Until Sunday, December the 14th, to honor the life and service of Donald Owen Crossman, former chief of the Sackville Fire and Rescue, who passed away on December 7th, just this year. Donald served the Sackville Fire Department for 28 years, including a deputy fire chief and later as chief. His dedication to public service and to the Sackville community is deeply appreciated and will be long remembered. They extend their sincere condolences to his wife Nancy, his family and friends, and to the team at Sackville Fire and Rescue during this difficult time. Arrangements and service details will be available through Jones Funeral Home. That's a beautiful note on the passing of Donald Owen Crossman, former chief of the Sackville Fire and Rescue. That's some community updates for you. Let's get into a couple from the staff here at CHMA, and then we'll get back to the music. Coming up this week at the Sackville Film Society is DJ Ahmed. It's about Ahmed, a 15-year-old boy from a remote Uruk village in North Macedonia who finds refuge in music while navigating his father's expectations, a conservative community, and his first experience with love. A girl already promised to love someone else. And that's coming up this Thursday, December 11th at the Amherst Movie Theater. Tickets can be bought at the door.
Hemen buraya gel.
The Sackville Cinematheque will be screening the classic cult teen rom-com Valley Girl at the Owens Art Gallery this Friday, December 12th at 7 p.m. Directed with taste and wit by Martha Coolidge, Valley Girl boasts an excellent soundtrack of 80s new wave music as well as stylish post-punk fashion. And all the characters speak a distinctive era-specific dialect called Valley Speak that has to be heard to be believed. Gag me with a spoon. That's coming up this Friday, 7 p.m. at the Owens Art Gallery.
Julie's cool. Randy's hot. She's from the Valley. He's not. Valley Girl.
And that was your CHMA News. Please visit www.chmafm.com for more news and to sign up for our email newsletter. Funding is provided by our monthly sustainers, the Community Radio Fund of Canada, and the Municipality of Tantramara's Community Development Grant. If you have a story idea or would like to include an announcement, please write us at news@chmafm.com. Okay, let's get back into some music. I have some Donovan Woods coming up and some Kate LeBon, new track. About Time, Alex Mason with Glaciers, and wait a second. Yep, there it is. Venus in Nadar from Peel Dream Magazine. Yeah, and we also have Wild Little Spring, Heath with the track Paths, and Heath and the Orion Sun with the track Company, and some new Katie Tupper with Right Hand Man. Folks here at CHMA are big fans of Katie Tupper, including Craig, who's coming up at 4 o'clock today. All right, this is Donovan Woods with Portland, Maine, and I will be right back with some community updates for you.
keep it running. I won't pretend that I won't miss this. But Portland rain, I don't know where that is. And I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. See, I'm just saving us some trouble somewhere down the line. This kind of town you just leave behind. See, you don't know it yet, but you won't come back. And I ain't going nowhere, you know that. Portland, Maine, I don't know where that is. Leave your bags in the car, keep it running. Won't pretend that I won't miss this. But Portland, Maine, I don't know where that is. And you can go ahead and hate me, that's just fine. It doesn't matter either way, I'm right. Portland, Maine, I don't know where that is. Leave your bags in the car, keep it running. I won't pretend that I won't miss this. Portland, Maine, I don't know where that is. Portland, Maine, I don't know where that is. And I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. Yeah. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. No. collapse. Original collapse.
Come out this Saturday, December 13th for a great show from local folk heroes Tess Poirier and Mike Trask. That's happening down at 25 Lawrence Street. It's presented by Must Be Nice Presents. Tickets are $25 at the door or pay what you can, and it is an all-ages show. Again, that's this Saturday, December 13th, 7 p.m.
Real screams. Hey, Lordy Mama, Lordy Mama, great God Almighty. Lordy Mama, hey, Lordy Mama.
No, it's going to be a great show. Let's swing over. It's 9:26 right now. Let's swing over to the CHMA community calendar and let you know what else is happening in the region. Yeah, what is coming up this week? We got Film Society. There's a show coming on the 12th. The let you know, but that one Christmas Carol, and that is Festival by the Marsh. It is. With one actor and over 35 distinct characters, this one-man tour de force is an intimate and spirited evening of theater. The Holiday Cheer Play Festival features one Christmas Carol by Douglas H. Baker and performed by Andy Mellison. Part of the Holiday Cheer Play Festival also featuring The Tinderbox by Eva Lucas, also of The Witching Hour, a play for children, a stage reading of It's a Wonderful Life, and Grandma's Christmas Music Extravaganza Dinner Theater by Charlie Reindress. You can visit www.festivalbythemarsh.com for all the details. December 12th and 13th at 7:30 p.m. over at 3 Fairfield Road. Tickets are $10 for students and $15 for seniors, and I would guess it's community members, but it says students there. That's probably a typo in our community calendar that I mentioned yesterday that I will again go back and try to remember to double check that. There's also a choir musical, We're Glad You Came, night one. This is the adults and children youth of the Church by the Lake Choir invite you to their 2025 Christmas musical. We're Glad You Came, directed by Lisa Steves and accompanied by Jen Alder. Full of gratitude and expressions of joy, it proclaims powerful praise and thanksgiving to God. 2 evenings, 7 p.m. Saturday, December 13th, and 7 p.m. Sunday, December 14th. Refreshments to follow in the gym. Free admission. Sunday performance will be live streamed over there on the YouTube. I mentioned the Mike Trask show with the Tess Poirier, and Jess was, because I was reading the poster was designed by Jess Pageant. Always incredible poster designer. I'm always excited to see what Jess comes up with, but Tess Poirier will be playing with Mike Trask, and that is down at 25 Lawrence Street, as I just mentioned. $25, pay what you can, was mentioned on the old post that I saw on that place on the internet that people go to, but the poster reads 20. So 20 or 25, but it's also pay what you can on both places, so you can keep that in mind. And there is the Second Chances Santa Workshop on Sunday the 14th coming up as well, the most magical holiday event at Second Chances Thrift Store downtown, where little shoppers become big gift givers. And this is for families in the Tantramar area at this special time of year. They'd like to offer an opportunity for children to be able to purchase gifts for their loved ones. Each child can purchase a gift for up to 4 family members at prices negotiated to allow each child the experience of gift giving. We hope that this Pay What You Can activity will help instill the value of thinking of others and the joy that comes with gift giving. And that's Santa's Workshop. And that's Sunday, December 14th between 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Children only, ages 5 to 12. No parents allowed in the store.